We got another Miss Senior America. This one's a hoot. Actually, I went to high school with her son, Billy. He sat next to me, Chaminade High School. I'm a Long Island boy. And Chaminade High School. That reminds me, Helen, Billy borrowed $1.85 for lunch and never paid me back. All right, I'm going to get that money. Jimmy. I meant Jimmy. I don't care what his name is. He didn't pay me back. $1.85 he owes me. Anyway, our next performer is the very talented Miss Senior America 2005, Helen Halpin McCarney. Please welcome her.
It's great to be back here again. Before I begin, I'd like to ask each and every one of you to turn to your right and say to the person next to you, "My God, you're beautiful." And then I want that person to say to you, "You're either drunk, blind, or crazy." That was for you, Mimi. Thank you. And of course, for my buddy, the MC, who did go to school with our son, Jim, asked me to do this joke. Wasn't early, I wouldn't have to apologize for it, but the people from Senior America have heard it. I spend summers doing bus tours. Seniors are bussed in to a restaurant, and one day, the owner came up to me and said, "Helen, one of the seniors had too much to drink, and he forgot to get on the bus. Would you mind dropping him down the Route 28? I said, "I'll be happy to." So we're driving along, and after about 5 minutes of driving, he turned to me and he said, "You're passionate. You're passionate." I kept right on driving. 5 more minutes, he starts in again. He says, "You're passionate. You're passionate." Well, I didn't worry. The guy was 97. I figured I was safe. You know what I mean? 5 more minutes, he starts again. He said, "You're passionate." I said, "Look, I can't stand this anymore. Would you mind telling me where you live?" He says, "That's what I've been trying to tell you for the past 10 minutes. You're passionate. You're passionate." You know, we're here celebrating women over 60. If you don't mind, I'd like to take you back a long time ago and pay tribute to a lady who was way ahead of it. She chose to empower herself. Perhaps you recall Betty Davis. "Peter, darling, this marriage is not working, and neither are you. You are a louse. You're a rat. You're a cheater. Cheater, cheater, cheater. I went to the doctor the other day and I said I was pregnant. The doctor told me I was pregnant. I didn't say it, he said it. And I said, "How can I be pregnant? I'm 75 years old. He said, "Well, you are." I said, "Would you mind if I called my husband Peter?" He said, "Of course." So I said, "Peter, I'm pregnant." He said, "Who's calling?" I said, "Peter, we have to start practicing birth control." He said he could not because he was a Catholic. I said, "We can practice rhythm." He said, "Where the hell are we going to get an orchestra at 2 o'clock in the morning?" Who can forget? Well, Mae West. Talk about being way ahead of your time. A long time ago, she was not only reciting, but writing lines like this. Mae West, tribute. "Hello, big boy. Woo-hoo. Why don't you come up and see me sometime and see if I practice what I preach? Love thy neighborhood." Speaking of preachers, I got a call from Billy Graham the other day, And he said, "May I parade for you last night?" I said, "You damn fool, you should have called." You know, I always remember when I was a little kid, and I used to read Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and I thought to myself, oh good, one for every day of the week. Whoa. They're little, but they whistle while they wake. I met a handsome guy the other day, and he looked at my jewelry, and he said, "Oh, goodness." I said, "Goodness had nothing to do with it." I said, "Why don't you come up and see me sometime?" He said, "I can't, it's Lent." I said, "Well, when you get it back, let me know." I will never forgive my mother. She ruined my honeymoon. She told me that the man is on top, the woman is on the bottom. We spent the first 5 years of our marriage in bunk beds. Here's my first husband, Frank. He wants to hide under the chair. I'll never forget the first time I saw Frank. It was his pride, his dignity that attracted me. There he was, standing on a hill, the wind blowing his hair, and him too lazy to bend over and pick it up.